In our Old Testament reading today, we'll hear the Ten Commandments. Some folks are really going to like that. People love the Ten Commandments. I think it's something to do with it being like a list. It's sort of clickbaity, like those articles, 5 ways to get better sleep, 9 habits to improve your life. We like lists. I gotta say, I like the Ten Commandments as a checklist. Mostly because I'm pretty good at it. Thou shalt not murder. Check. Definitely not done that one. Not even thought about it. I mean, there's a few people I'd beat up if I was a bit bigger, but murder? Never. Thou shalt not covet your neighbor's wife. Don't worry, she never caught my eye to begin with. Do not bear false witness. Well, I'm not sure when I would. I've never been in a court, and I wouldn't imagine a reason that I would lie. You shall not steal. Well, define steal. I don't think I've stolen. Things that aren't mine have ended up in my possession. There's definitely a few books that shouldn't be on my shelf, but is it stealing if I borrow something, then maybe forget to give it back? Well, don't make an idol. I don't even know how to do that. I'm crafty, but can you glue gun an idol? Does that work? Unless, of course, this is metaphorical. Oh no. Remember the Sabbath. Well, I haven't forgotten it. But have I always rested? Oh God. Do not take the Lord's name in vain. Honor your mother and father. Well, maybe I don't like these checklists. I'm not as good at doing the Ten Commandments as I thought. And when you realize that it's not just the 10 commandments God gave, it's not like those are the only commandments. Oh, there's a whole book of Leviticus and Deuteronomy filled with law. Lots of commandments there. And then as Christians, we have most importantly Jesus' commandment to love one another. I think that's the one that probably fail at the most. These commandments do nothing but remind me of how much I am failing. God made a covenant with God's people and then provided commandments as instructions on how to live out this covenant. We have a long history of failing at it. The Israelites, even before they left the foot of the mountain, got it wrong. They stumbled through the desert, tripping over one mistake after another. Jesus' disciples got it wrong even while Jesus was with them. And his church? I don't think we have a history of doing well at this. We spent more energy hurting each other rather than loving each other. We ain't good at these commandments. We fail. Or I shouldn't speak for you. I fail. But that's the theme of Lent, isn't it? For the last 2 weeks, we've been talking about failing, how our Lenten fasts give us good practice at failing. Failing is a key part of growth, essential to learning. But only if failing isn't the end. It's not bad if you fail at your fast, as long as you try again. We keep trying, keep practicing in order to get better. The Ten Commandments, as with all of God's law, isn't a pass or fail. It's a challenge, an invitation. It's a reminder that we aren't going to get it all right. We're never going to pass by our own strength. We all fail. But that isn't the end of God's relationship with us. Just like a parent doesn't abandon their child because they made a mistake, God doesn't leave us. The covenant continues. despite our failings. God's invitation continues. So keep trying, even if you stumble sometimes. Get back on that bandwagon, even after you fall off. Keep loving one another, even after those days when you're so angry you could murder them. God still loves you. God still wants you, and wants you to keep trying. The 10 Commandments remind me that I fail like the rest of us. But praise be to God, failing is not the end. I'll keep trying until the day when I can truly love, just as God commanded. Amen.